honor thy mother and thy father, so that thy days shall be long. Remember that. Hey, yo, peace, peace. This is your man, L. Judge, coming right back at you with some of that real talk real fast. Now, if you can, make sure you hit like, leave a comment, hit repost. It helps your boy out. It truly does. Now, I'm going to just keep it a buck with you, man, because I'm getting tired of this app, the ups and downs with the money and stuff, man. So I'm going to just burn this thing on out, if you don't mind. Now, there's this place that we know as Israel. There's a place where people live, you know what I'm saying? Israel, right? Okay. Now, someone asked the question there and said, what is the biggest threat to your existence on your homeland? And they said, the African American. Why would they say that? The reason why they said the African American is because the African American is starting to wake up to the fact that who he truly is. That he is the original Israelite. We are the original Hebrews. You know what I'm saying? We are the ones who crossed over from the left brain to the right brain and started using our whole brains and started activating our magical powers. And now they're seeing that we're getting ready to do this again. We're getting ready to travel over and merge our whole brain and become one unit and one family. And we're getting ready to step back into the state of being gods again. And we are a threat to them because they have been masquerading as us, and they have been using financial power and demonic forces to manipulate and to control and get their way in existence. Now, what did I say? I said, honor thy mother and thy father, so that thy days shall be long. The so-called people, the melanated people of this planet, we are the original parents of this whole, what you would call, this whole existence right now. Let's put it this way. There were angelic beings who came here to participate in the creation of this place that we call Earth. And believe me, this thing is a whole lot bigger than what you think it is. We just have been quarantined in a small section of it. That's why people talking about beyond the ice wall. They're talking about beyond the quarantine. But when those doggone angelic beings came here to help create this whole planet, when they decide to manifest in physical form, they look like us. We are the original blueprint of the gods who came and manifested here in the physical on this doggone planet. And they know that we have that same etheric spirit within us. We are that. It's just that someone put us to sleep and we forgot who we were. And you know what? It's not that we're blaming anyone, because you know what? We did this to ourselves. This is a game that we play. It's kind of like the game that you once used to live forever, and then you got bored, so then you created the game of so-called unalive, or I'm gonna just say the game of death. You created that game, and it happened on a large scale. This is why we pass away, we go back to the abyss, and then we come back again to play the game all over again, reincarnation. But this happened on a smaller scale as well. We did this, we put ourselves to sleep. What they say, sleep is the cousin of death. Yeah, we put ourselves to sleep to see if we can figure our way back home. But someone took advantage of that situation. And you know what? Actually, they're just doing what they're supposed to do, but now it's time for them to go. And they're fighting. They don't want to leave. And the reason why everything is in chaos is because we let the children run the house for too long. Because we are the original blueprint of physical existence on this doggone planet, the woolly hair beings. This is why they talk about the woolly hair in the Bible. Hair of lamb's wool. They're pointing out that these are a certain type of beings. These are these Jesus, these Christ-like beings who gave birth onto everyone on this doggone planet, except for those who come out of the test tubes, those who were manufactured. And those who are manufactured, and those of us who work with the manufactured ones, because the manufactured ones, I take that back. The manufactured ones, They work for the doggone those who became the fallen angels. And when it comes to fallen angels, there's different types of fallen angels, because there were some of us who became fallen angels, but that's another story. I'm talking about the children that we created, all the different races that come from us. We let them take control. And if within your own household, if you were to leave your children in charge of your home and you were to take off and just let them take over your house, you would come home and your home would be in shambles, because a child doesn't really know how to doggone take care of a household. And then we were pulled off of our thrones, and we no longer had the power to protect everyone like we should. And people lost respect for us because, man, they're like, you guys, we know you guys are our parents. How come you're not doing anything? How come you're not whooping everybody and putting them in their place? This is why you see on TikTok, you see like, Black Americans, how come you're not coming out to protest with us? Hell, some people even went as far as to say, man, it's the Black American who's going to have to come out and get this thing back in order. They know that we are the parents, but people have been disrespecting us this whole doggone time. And believe me, man, we love our children, those who allow us to love them. But to those who don't allow us to love them, we care for you not. And it's time for your discipline to come. Now, to the family members who do not look like this here, yes, you are still part of our family. And like I said, we love you. And they hate you because you have the same God force within you. You may not look like us exactly, because sometimes the children don't always look like the parents. But nevertheless, you still have the same DNA. You still have that same structure within you. You just look different. But that force of love, that God force that radiates in you, the divine essence of God, is there. And you have those, they want to destroy you as well. But they like to keep you along because you make their numbers look good, because you look similar to the bad children. It is what it is. You do look similar to the bad children. And they tried to claim you, but they already said out loud, you know what I'm saying, the destroyer at hand said that he's willing to destroy you as well if you don't get in line to help their force of evil maintain existence and stay in charge. That's what this is about too. This is about the doggone children, those who are unworthy and those who have abused the power and have lied and destroyed and manipulated their way into power. They're being pulled off of the shelf. So they're trying to organize an army of evil, and they need the numbers. And they know that you are waking up. I'm talking to the children. They know that you are waking up as well, and you're accepting the fact that, yeah, they're the parents, but we're still in the family. And they're starting to see that. Many of you are starting to wake up and realize that. And their little maggot group is getting smaller and smaller. And we're coming after you. We're sick and tired of you. The spirit is raising up. And we're going to make that sun increased in heat. We're going to burn you off of this planet. The essence that dwells within us, and I'm talking about the whole family. We're going to torch you off of this doggone planet. Your time is up. Now, with that being said, I'm going to pick a date. I'm not sure. I'm thinking about doing it 10-10, but I'm going to pick a date and I'm going to go into some extreme heavy meditation. And when I go into the extreme heavy meditation, you guys are going to say a prayer. So I'm going to get back on you with that. But anyway, this is your man, L. Judge. Peace and blessings. The gloves are slowly coming off. To the family out there, man, I love the mess out of you. We love you. To those who are hard-headed and you disrespect your parents, you're going to get whooped. Period. And you keep running your mouth, I'm going to start talking directly at you.